You got the paper
do
in
the
front of
business
you.
here. Okay, we're starting
Yeah.
with Complete Sport here right now. Of course, the big one is on the 23 Eagles
right.
Battle Senegal for real tickets. That's the big one because Pinnick fires a team to shock Lions. Of course, if they beat Senegal, don't be a shock because the dream team on the 23 Eagles are definitely equal to the task. Now or never.
That's
This
right.
one's talking about the Champions League Olympiacos and Arsenal. Of course, Chelsea and FC Porto. Both of them have not qualified for the last 16. Will they win their games and go straight to the last 16, or will they join Man United in?
And I'm laughing because I have the Sporting Live with me and taking it from you. Chelsea versus FC Porto. Europa League is not Chelsea's level. Mourinho.
Yeah,
I love
He doesn't like that competition at all.
Yeah. So he says, no. Europa League is not Chelsea's level. And then this is a good one. Still front page of the Sporting Live. Sia to Dream Team. Take your chances.
Definitely.
Please, with teams improvements. That's the word. Take your chances. Because it's not about taking chances. That's what, particularly football. You don't take your chance, your opponent picks the ball, and you're picking it out of your net.
I believe most of them should have watched what happened to Man United last night.
Let's go straight to Sports Day. And the biggest one here is all about Alex Iwobi. He's eyeing a shirt against Olympiacos. He wants to play regularly for the Arsenal main squad. He's not a regular. He's essentially an academy player, under 21 player. But then he's got a great talent as well. He's got a great upside. So hopefully he manages to get on the field of play against the Olympiacos. But I'll be very surprised if that happens. It's a very crucial one for Arsenal today, where they need to go and beat Olympiacos in Greece. Olympiacos has our Nigerian Brownie Day.
Yeah.
So obviously I'll be rooting for him.
Oh, you won't root for Iwobi. I got you right there.
I'll be rooting
just in case you end up in Europa like Man United and somebody has said something.
No, Tayo, just balance it. Root for Brownie Day and Alex
you can't do that.
No,
because there's every possibility that Brownie
Day
Day will play. I mean, he's going to play. But unless he will be, well, we don't know if he's going to play. But Arsenal, of course, with their injury worries, about 10 players injured, and all of them first team. I think he might just get a chance to
he might have a chance there, but it's going to be very tough for the Arsenal.
Very, very tough. I mean, you can rely on any player. All you need to do is to just get the result and not bring in some players.
So, Tayo, before we get to listen to Jose Mourinho, speak ahead of Chelsea's game, let's just read some messages on Twitter. Mondi McBennett says, with Taiwo Awoni's injury, I guess it's time for Siawon to use his joker. Osimhen will miss Okechukwu and Dingba. Yeah, we'll totally miss them. That's true. And what's his name again? Still talking about. Says we will miss Stanley Dingba and Okechukwu. Siawon has better replacements. You listen to Azubike Okechukwu, says 21 players, and all of us have the same quality. So the team shouldn't be dependent on just one player.
Yeah, I don't think that's the case at all. Whoever comes in, I'm sure, has the quality, and we'll be champing at the beat to actually, prove himself that he's a good player as well. So I'm not really worried about the absences at all. But Austin, Champions League, fever is still on.
That's right, it is.
Yesterday it was the turn of the Manchester clubs. I don't know why you're laughing, Austin.
I know. Because you use the word of fever, because we used it yesterday. I was like, we knew what was going to happen, that the fever is back.
And yesterday was the turn of the Manchester clubs. One survived, Manchester City. They topped the group. The other, you said it already, they're up to
Europa
League. It's not a bad competition, if you ask me.
Really? So, Thursday football?
Yeah, Thursday night
football. And you get to play on Saturday?
Yeah, it's not a bad competition.
But if you win, what if you win?
Scoring?
Exactly, Okay. And today is the turn of the London clubs.
That's right.
The Arsenal travel to Greece, while Chelsea stay in London to play
FC Porto.
But Jose Mourinho is being under immense pressure. But it sounds very, very confident and optimistic about this particular match against Porto. For him, he says Europa League is not an option, and he is going for the win against Porto. Let's listen to Jose Mourinho. Sound very optimistic.
And the ones that are not even fake friends are honest and show immediately their feelings towards you. So Sir Alex is my friend. Obviously the words are very nice words. I believe that he's not the kind of person that says just because he likes somebody. I think during all his career he showed that he's always honest in his analysis, and I thank him. I think that I did lots of good things in this club for the owner to know the quality I have, and if the owner show me that belief twice, one when brought me back to the club, the second time when he gave me a new contract of 4 years, I don't think the owner is a person to change with the wind. I know the wind of the results is an important wind. I know that this wind is really strong because the results in the Premier League are really bad. But I think the owner knows who I am. The owner knows what I gave to the club, and the owner believes that I am the right person to do the job. I know that in this moment it looks to win the Europa League an easier way to be in the Champions League next season than to finish in the top 4. But there is another possibility, which is to win the Champions League.
Jose.
They can actually win the Champions League. Yes, they can. Now,
and if they don't win the Champions League and they drop to the Europa League and win the Europa League, they get back into Champions League. But Jose doesn't want that route.
You know what it means to play Thursday night football? I think it's difficult because with the way with the form Chelsea is right now, you know, you're winning like one game in a month. Okay, I'm sorry about that. That's what it seems. That's what it seems. So
breakers.
Yeah,
Chelsea, we'll find out about Chelsea
But
tonight.
Tayo, before you do that, why is Jose using every press conference to announce that I'm still the man for the job?
Yeah, that's because the press are always speculating.
He's putting pressure on himself.
No, he's not. The press are actually putting pressure on him.
You know,
he feels they're pessimistic. He's optimistic, and he can actually.
And they keep speculating every time, saying Jose is done.
We're going to talk about record breakers, right? Okay, now Paris Saint-Germain and Shakhtar Donetsk, of course, that was more like nothing. Then Real Madrid and
FC
You know what? I called it the mauling of Marmol.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
Come on. They didn't need that.
Cristiano Ronaldo, Champions League.
Yes.
8-0.
When was the last time this thing happened? Was like 1997 or 2007 or there? But when Rafael Benitez was the coach of Liverpool.
Yeah, but they can do this to any team that doesn't prepare to meet them.
Yeah, but Malmo, they were shambolic defensively yesterday. The defenders played like schoolboys, and Ronaldo took the opportunity to score 4 goals. Benzema got a hat-trick. Ronaldo, 11 goals in the group stage of the Champions League now. That's a record.
Much more than the whole of Manchester United team. They scored 7 goals. They scored 7 goals, right, in the group stage, and Ronaldo scored 11. You need a striker,
and he's managed to increase his all-time Champions League scoring record to 88 goals now.
Wow.
That's just incredible.
Phenomenal.
That was what I love about last night.
Quickly, the NBA, before we go. For the first time, Cecilia is actually right about the Golden State Warriors, because on Monday she said they were not going to lose against the Indiana Pacers, and that's what happened.
That's right.
They absolutely destroyed the Indiana Pacers. 131-123.
Look at that.
Means they've won 23 games,
and
no losses.
23
Okay,
and
keep winning.
Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, Festus Ezeli, take a bow.
Mention that name again, Festus.
Well, thank you so much for being part of the program. I'm Cecilia Morgan. We'll see you guys again tomorrow.
Thanks for watching and enjoy the rest of your day. I'm Tayo Salam.
That's right. We have so much fun talking sports with you. Remember, 9 p.m. to be time for Sports Tonight. I'm Austin Okonakwan saying in everything you do, remember to keep talking sports. Bye for now.